Don't talk to me about potholes. What's going on with the strikes?
Well, yeah, exactly. As Anne-Marie Trevelyan, the Transport Secretary there, was entertaining us all. Unfortunately, the signs are going up here at Crewe Station in Cheshire, announcing that there won't be any Avanti West Coast trains tomorrow. Train drivers working for 13 train operators are going on strike. That means apart from Avanti, you're not going to find any trains on, for example, Northern, on South Eastern and East Midlands Railway. If on some train operators where there is going to be a strike, like LNER and Great Western Railway, there will be some trains. And then I'm glad to say that actually a number of train operators, including ScotRail, Transport for Wales, Thameslink, Southern, Great Northern, will be running normally because their drivers aren't going on strike. But all of those places will be affected on Saturday when we have another RMT strike.
So, Simon, can I just say, sorry, I am someone who has to get on that Avanti West Coast service from exactly where you are down to London quite regularly, and there is no change to service there, because as far as I can tell, it never runs anyway.
Well, that's the big problem, yeah. And we've had, I was talking to Mick Lynch, General Secretary of the RMT Union, on the picket line on Saturday, on their last strike, and he was saying that Avanti West Coast, even when there isn't a strike, it doesn't work, exactly as you say. But having said all that, we are, I think, going to see a bit of action. You will have heard Anne-Marie Trevelyan saying there is a deal to be done. She wants to see positive proposals. But I tell you what else is happening. And that is, she said, for the first time I've heard her talk about the ticket offices, effectively wanting to close down lots of those because only 1 in 8 tickets is being bought. And that means if you're someone who likes to have their paper ticket, then, well, that might be something that gets incredibly a lot harder to get. And she was talking about getting people out of the ticket office and, as they are on the tube in London, actually serving customers more helpfully. But the trouble is, and this is where the RMT union have quite an interesting take on this, they obviously say the government wants to close down all ticket offices and it's terrible. Unfortunately for Ms Trevelyan, this time last year she was campaigning not to have the booking office hours reduced at her constituency in station of Berwick upon Tweed. So one of those things where we just don't know. Also, we heard a lot of applause for potholes, as you say. She wants to improve the A303, the well-known traffic jam in Wiltshire, and nothing at all today about the third runway at Heathrow, interestingly.